Previously on Will Save, our intrepid adventurers prepare themselves for a final showdown against the big bad terrible green monster lurking at the bottom of the ladder well. And after a pep talk from Hrog, the gang squares off against the terrifying two-headed troll who is not happy to see our team as he bellows, "Get out!" But not before our fear-filled fellows disable the reactor, which requires 2 people to operate its terminals in order to terminate the station's sanitation protocols. In an impressive move, Colin Edenbrand casts reflecting armor on himself while stepping towards the big bad monster, despite the psychic terror around him. But it's Rick 19 that takes the first blow from the two-headed terribleness, using its incredible reach to strike the bloodthirsty bot for an unrolled amount of damage. Will our adventurers survive this foray into this terror-filled territory? Or is this troll about to claim its first casualty? Find out this time on Will Save.
Welcome to episode 65 of Will Save Wednesday. If you're not listening on a Wednesday, that's all right, because you're still here for the best show in town, Will Save the Podcast. I'm going to put in a clip of a bunch of people cheering and guns going off and loud celebration at that point.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'm excited.
Did you not hear that?
Yeah, I heard it in the background here. Yeah. Yeah,
okay.
I heard. Yeah, there's a massive crowd
Gunshots
outside.
recorded live outside of Will's house.
Yeah. Hey, so just want to take the moment to introduce somebody new to the show. Somebody that's really the past few episodes here in our recording sessions, they've really brought out, just a wonderful perspective. Some would say that it's almost mathematical in the way that they view things. And I've just been so happy. And I'm very, very excited to welcome to the show our friend, Dicecam.
Yeah, Dicecam.
Dicecam.
Thanks for all you do. Oh, so happy.
Yeah, thanks, guys. I'm Dicecam.
Dicecam.
It's nice to meet you.
How does it feel to be officially recognized as a cast member of Will Save the Podcast?
Well, it was tough going for a while, but I've really come in my stride lately, and I feel like I'm going to be a helpful part of the team, yeah.
I think you are. Thank you so much. Does anybody else have questions for Dicecam?
Just for the listeners, in case you don't know, if it's not obvious, the Dicecam is a cam that's focused on the dice tray that Will has, and it's awesome.
It's kind of self-explanatory.
Is it? I don't know. I just want to say that.
This is an audio-only medium
this
at this moment.
It is.
We have to add Dicecam's bio to the website.
We'll add Dicecam's bio. That's
Dicecam,
true.
can you give us a quick bio right now in the
tell us
moment
about
of
yourself.
your life? Yeah, tell us about yourself.
Yeah, so far I've been green felt and some
Green felt, really?
leather, and I just
Looks like you got
exist. Somebody crafted me and put a bunch of stickers on me, and I look pretty now.
Looks like you got Will Save
You
like
are
slapped
very
across
beautiful.
your ass there. Yeah.
Yeah. People call it a tramp stamp, but I don't know what that means.
So innocent.
What's your favorite color Dicecam? I don't have a favorite.
What's your favorite type of dice to have rolled?
Do you like the hard punishing metal kind? What material?
What material?
Metal.
A light dice, a heavy dice.
CNC metal, aluminum.
Yeah, I have some of those. I can throw some of those at you sometime.
Yeah, I've got some here too. I really like it when Bernice rolls.
You're a naughty dice cam.
Yeah, Kelly's really
Kelly's really getting into this dice cam. Yeah. You know what? It's fine. You know what? There's no kink shaming here. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, Will, can you give Kelly Dice Cam's phone number?
Maybe later.
I'll just come over see it myself.
Okay, but make sure you call her.
Just take Dice Cam out to dinner.
Set her up.
Let's see how far this goes. Kelly, where are you taking Dice Cam out to dinner? What are you going to do on your first date?
Okay, well, there's a couple good game board cafes around. You could probably take Dice Cam there. They have like sandwiches and some lattes. That'd be kind of nice, right? Dice Cam, are you into do you have any? Can you drink? Do you have any orifices by which you can consume nutrition?
I don't really like liquids on me or around me.
Oh, on you? Oh.
Because it makes my leather not as nice.
I don't know. I feel like that would actually. I'm not trying to gaslight you, Dice Cam, but I feel like it would be better to have some kind of moisturizing liquid on the leather. It's like good in the long run for the leather, you know.
Maybe we can discuss later. Maybe over. I don't know.
I don't know if it's going to work out with Dice Cam. I feel like we want different things.
I mean,
Break it up. You're not even done on your first date.
Yeah, you haven't gone on your first date. It sounds like things are gonna work out.
And already Dice Cam is
around.
super high maintenance.
What a love story. You love to see it. You love to stand Dice Cam and Kelly. Welcome to the show, Dice Cam. It's good to have you.
Thank you.
Sounds like Teen Girl Squad. I like it.
The ugly one. The ugly one. The ugly one.
Awesome.
You're definitely cheerleader from Teen Girl Squad.
Yeah. What a classic topic. Yeah, so we're very happy because as we progress in our video skills, Will has brought on the fantabulous Dice Cam in the OBS system software and has a beautiful setup right now.
I don't know what you're talking about. No trickery here. This is just a simple green screen chroma key. Yep.
I'm impressed.
Fun
I'm
fact.
impressed by your skills.
Impressed.
It looks like it was pointed out by Kev, I think, at one point that it looked like a VHS like recording.
No, I think that was Kelly, but he was right.
Yeah.
Maybe it was Kelly.
Maybe.
Because we asked if it was a filter, and you were like, "No, it's actually just my camera."
It's just the Elgato face cam. No burn there.
Total VHS definition.
Yeah. It's VHS glory.
It was like the like premium camera from like 1985.
Yeah.
Big camcorder.
Yeah. The ones that dads were always walking around with at Disneyland.
Yeah.
My dad made himself a roller. He had like a box with wheels, and then like the stand was attached to it. So like he would be able to roll it out to our soccer games and like have the stand with it with extra tapes in the bottom and extra batteries.
Oh my god.
My dad had a
Impressive.
full-size VHS one that had a like hip bag and then a cable that ran to another camcorder, basically. But it was like, offset, so you didn't have to like tire your shoulder out, carrying around a blunking huge camcorder. Just had to have a giant backpack that had a really sensitive VCR in it recorder.
I think that's how we should record any future live show that we do. We need to invest in a VHS
I just love
recorder.
like maybe I hope my dad still has that somewhere. I'll
Find it.
try to find
Find it.
and then like I'm gonna roll that out to Grayson's first soccer game, and everybody, including other parents, are gonna be like, "What the is that thing?"
Maybe we can see if Orion at Sweetwater
Really
can
cool.
get us one. We
Yeah.
can see if they have any back in the back part of the warehouse.
The whole way in the back,
Way in the
dust
back.
them off and sit them our way.
Yeah,
Can I take this brief moment to provide a PSA to our listeners?
please.
Your VHS tapes, you should back them up, and not just to DVDs, but to the cloud, because both VHS and DVDs wear out over time. So heads up. Put all those on some external hard drives and also on the cloud, so you can guarantee your family memories stay memories forever.
Brought to you by
Or
Will
just
Save
burn
Production
'em.
Company, a corporate
Burn them all.
subset of the umbrella Will Save the Network.
For the ones that you're ashamed of, you can burn those. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for the lifetime of a VHS tape is only like 25 or 30 years. After that, the
Wow.
magnetism on the tape starts to wear out, and the tracking gets
Is
weird.
that true?
I mean, we are 30 years.
Yeah.
We're 30 years away from 1992. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I was digitizing some
about.
tape for my father-in-law, and like some of those captures are a little jittery.
All my memories are dead then.
wow.
Yeah.
I think we're just about the age where we need to start doing it right now with all the VHS.
All right.
I did it recently. It paid off. All right, cool. Yeah.
Cool. Well, I think instead of recording today, I'm gonna go digitize some VHS tapes.
I think I'm just gonna clean out all my
just pop-
DVDs and VHSs
Sorry, guys.
and
Yeah.
start backing them
Really
all
hitting a
up to
note.
the cloud.
I think so. That's all of episode 65, folks. Thanks again.
Go come back
Sorry.
for tapes.
Sobering information just got us off.
Yeah. Wow.
I gotta go right now.
Do you know where your VHS tapes are? It's 2022.
Speaking of sobering information, don't we have a big freaking troll to deal with?
We do.
Oh,
man.
I'm actually looking forward to it. I feel like
Me
this is going to
too.
be a fun boss fight. I
Yep.
feel like we're going to kick its
Yeah.
It's just going to take like episodes of time.
Well, I'll be laying on the floor in the corner, so wake me up when you guys beat
When
it.
September ends. All right.
Yeah.
I figured out who he, she, it, they reminds me of.
Who is it?
Have you seen Shang-Chi?
Yes.
No.
Abomination.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. I can see that. Kelly, you've got to see.
Like two-headed
Shang-Chi.
abomination.
Two-headed abomination.
I just saw Batman last night.
No, don't tell me anything about it. I still
Okay,
haven't seen it.
Kev's
I won't say.
6 weeks after release, and I can't find a babysitter.
You
Okay.
can tell what you
One
thought
question.
because Kev's not going to like it, hands down.
No, I think I'm gonna love it from all the
I'm
stuff
not
I've been
sh-
hearing about it.
Yeah, it's fine actually, but Robert Pattinson. I felt like I was back in 2006 in like my emo days.
Watching Twilight?
It seems like it was from 2006 with certain aspects of it because he's just going around being My Chemical Romance the entire time. But I won't say anything else other than that. You'll have
Does
I
does
won't
he turn
curious
her
what
into a
your opinions are.
vampire at the end?
Yeah, sparkly skin and everything.
Is her
it's
last
great.
name Swan? And she's from Jacksonville,
No.
Florida.
Was Isabella
Where's the
Swan?
Swan
Was that her name in like Twilight?
Yeah.
I haven't seen Twilight.
Yeah.
In Twilight, she was named Bella Swan. She like lived or was from Jacksonville, Florida.
Was she really?
Oh.
And then she
Yeah,
moved
it
to
was-
this like
She was
Her
loosely
place.
based off of John.
well, her stepdad played for the then Jacksonville Suns, now Jumbo Shrimp.
Really?
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Oh wait, that's
I
serious.
love that.
I thought you
The
were joking.
the vampire's father played for the Jacksonville Suns, and vampires can't go in the
so
sun.
Bella lives with her dad in Washington.
Depression.
Her mom still lives in Jacksonville with her new husband, who is a minor
Who's
league
a
baseball
vampire.
player, who's not a vampire.
Yeah.
He's just a dude.
So he probably
Is it because-
He's just a dude.
just a dude, but he'd probably lose against the vampire baseball when they play that baseball game.
They're really strong, apparently. the
I'd buy
vampires,
that
yeah.
But
ticket.
they can only play at night.
That's true.
No.
Schedule day games. You'll never have to worry about.
Yeah, yeah. It was a cloudy day game. That's why.
Yeah.
It's the Pacific Northwest.
Ugh,
Anyways,
seems so depressing. Yeah,
should we play?
let's do it.
Let's play.
Sorry, that was supposed to be something else.
Wait, Will, play that drop again?
Here we go.
There it is. That's the official.
No, it isn't.
Oh, okay.
Just a veto.
He's like, no, it's not.
Well, let me just go over a few things before we start here because I do want to do a super short recap, but I really want to get into it. But I do want to say two things, and that's one that with the roll that we ended episode 64 on, I hit Kev with a 34, and there's a slight correction that I would like to make, and that is that
Let's hear it.
I actually rolled a 33. So
Oh,
just want
one less.
to make it clear. I rolled a 33. That's it.
But you didn't roll a natural 20.
Nope.
So this 33 could be from anywhere between 1. Oh, no, that'd be a critical fail. So anywhere from 2 to 19.
That is how dice work.
Gave you a 33.
Also,
Just pointing
I
that
want to point out that Kev, at the top of your turn, I listened back. We should have had you make a will save because
Will
of
save.
the will save.
I thought I did.
I thought you did too, but then I was listening back, and I don't think that you did because Colin made one right at the start of Colin's turn. Colin passed, but I don't think you did. So just keep that in the old Android noggin. Keep that going.
Gears turning.
Kev looks salty at what I'm saying.
He's not even replying. He's so upset.
There it is. That's what I wanted.
He's like, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Of course.
So
I think we can kill it. I think we can do this, guys. Let's do it.
I do want to ask you before, because once I start the recap, we are going. And I just want to ask, do you guys feel ready? Sounds like you
never.
do.
Of course not.
No.
I think this is going to be the shortest character life in podcast history.
Colin's just gonna stand out in front. Don't worry, guys. I've got this, or whatever your Irish accent.
Die.
That was pretty good.
That was a really good Colin. Yeah,
I was impressed.
I think we do. I'm.
You're optimistic.
I know it's going to be a hard fight. I'm not. I don't know if I'm optimistic, but I'm excited. I have
excited.
spells. I'm excited. I think this is going to be a fun enemy to fight.
I would be better off if John didn't cheat on the last fight and make me lose 28 points for no reason.
What if we could befriend this troll too? But yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough. That's true, Kevin.
It's like the end of Scott Pilgrim where he's got to like fight Nega Scott and they just come out and get brunch.
Yeah. Should we do something next week?
Yeah.
I want to
Oh, he's a really nice guy.
Hey guys,
talk a bit.
I'm having a hard
you
time
know?
with this door. Do you guys mind helping me get the door open? And then you're fine. And then,
I was actually trying to shut it off.
trying to help you guys out. It's a good happy hour nearby too. You can just,
This is
we
why
get
it's
some
important
apps.
to talk through your problems first. You never know what the other person wants or what they're going for. You never know. Don't make assumptions.
I think Starfinder Second Edition should have that as a optional variant rule at the start of every combat. You can ask what your needs and wants are out of this combat. Maybe
What
they
are your
align.
love languages?
What are your
Yeah.
love languages? What are your combat languages? I think that's fine. I think it's
Okay.
fine. Okay, we have one person
we
on
are
board.
gonna toast
Will.
him,
Will's on board.
All right.
So what began as an awakening in a strange escape pod quickly turned into an endless nightmare, a constant state of fear, danger, and paranoia, as every door, every room, and every step could be your last. And in fact, for one of you, it was. Flash forward to this moment, past combat, past exploration, past all that danger and paranoia come true. You have descended into the reactor control room outside of the nuclear reactor on the verge of a meltdown. Now, to your right, I'm going to give you guys a reminder because I think you're on the landing page right now. To your right are two workstations. One is a smoky crystal machine that you know requires a telepathic connection or mind link ability, right? Or the other is a manual computer station. Now, both of these are linked. This was something that I believe it was Rick 19, I believe, found out, intimated, and that you realize that you'll probably need access to both in order
That's the
to...
word that Rick used.
What?
Yeah, Rick used that word, intimated.
Okay. I knew it. I knew I got it from somewhere. So here's the thing. This would all be a piece of cake if you didn't have something standing in your way. And that something is a large, monstrous, leprous, as Colin put it, two-headed troll that was pounding and scraping at the reactor doors to get in. And you all descended into this octagonal room. Let me bring you over and give you a reminder that you're stepping on these grates. And you can see that these grates have some sort of beneath are a bunch of conduit pipes, and that could act as a sort of floor. And I will say that there is a good amount of airspace beneath these grates. Now, to your left is the troll, along with 4 nuclear rods that I'm sure have a purpose that only Kevin knows. And they are bright green, illuminating the room. And then 4 pillars.
Just like real life.
Just like real life.
Yep.
And 4 pillars that have orange or that have purple LEDs around them, illuminating them, as well as illuminating the ladder in the center of the room that you all came down. And I'm going to go to my initiative tracker.
It really kind of bothers me. Like, it's so close to reality. Like, I don't know what Paizo did, but they really shouldn't be releasing this kind of information. The purple LEDs, the green glowing tubes, and the mind links with our computers. That's exactly what we used.
And the troll that guards it as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we talked about there's a troll. Yeah, we talked about the troll that Kev has to deal with every time he wants to get in
trouble with Kevin if you give out that information. Yeah.
Kev, do you think the Navy plays Starfighter? Because if they did, they would know.
I know a few Navy people, at least one.
At least
that
one,
plays Starfighter.
maybe more.
I know a couple other guys from the Navy that play.
That's cool. Awesome. There are 2 dead grays near the workstation. Frog, Bernice, Dr. OK on the northeast ladder coming down. Heerz, southeast. Colin took a step forward to the troll and I believe put on reflecting armor, right? That was the spell that you cast? Love it.
It is.
And I didn't
We'll see if
move.
he lives to regret it.
And Rick 19 started to take steps over towards the southern wall, and we're going to kick off with some combat music. And I rolled to take an attack of opportunity against Rick 19 with this extended reach. And I'm going to tell you, Colin and Rick, what you see happen is you see the troll blur, almost as if it was like starting to move into this quantum superposition state, and very nearly teleports the 5 feet or so away to be in front of Rick 19. And there are conditions.
Why would you
for which?
teleport 5 feet?
What's up?
Sorry, I was just saying, like, why can't he just use his big legs? He has to teleport 5 feet? Sorry. Just to be a creepy...
Imagine this huge creature like just leaning forward and one leg starting to step and smash onto the grates below, and then right as it is about to hit, it just blurs and kind of like moves forward 5 feet, and then the foot hits in front right next to Rick.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so let's resolve this AOO. I rolled a 33 against Rick 19, and I'm going to roll for damage. Let's see how much damage you get as with the momentum of the step, this troll just swings out with this massive claw and hits you for 15 points of damage as it strikes into you, slamming you against the metal wall behind you. And again, this metal wall has these like divots, these like half hemispherical convex circles coming out of the wall. So you're kind of like pushed against it, your head hits it, and you leave a dent in the wall. Yikes.
Damn.
Indeed. It is your turn, Rick 19, and as we talked about, I think you need to roll a will save.
Will save.
I don't recall, like, metagame wise, what we said we were doing with this thing. Were we taking a stance of like, this is not for you, John. This is A-B conversation to see your way out of it.
All right. Wow.
Got him.
I haven't heard that one in a while.
Dang.
Did we talk about just trying to kill this thing, or are we talking about?
I thought we were going to try and disable the reactor that probably
we're just stalling.
If I remember
that's what the
correctly,
monster.
I think it was going to be Colin and Rick 19 were going to like stay engaged with the monster, and then Bernice and Dr. OK and maybe Heerz were going to try to like do the computer stuff while we kept.
Because we're all computer people. Exactly.
Yes.
We're all part of it.
Agreed.
So-
That's what's up.
I think this troll's got some radioactive power that could be turned off from this computer over here.
Let's do it. Here's just kind of like sweat drops he saw at the teleporting that he saw. And then, yeah.
Okay,
It's not his turn, though. But when it's his turn, it's going to be.
Yeah. Combat.
my
computers.
will is incredibly weak.
A terrible
this is, what a way to start. I rolled a 3 for a total of 7. against your
7.
will save.
It was a DC
So
10.
give me-
I think I mentioned that before. Maybe the teleportation just, you were not expecting that, and it just broke your will. So you are going to, for one
Will
round,
broken.
-1 penalty to all attack rolls and skill checks.
What is the condition?
There's not a name for the condition. It's just a -1 penalty to attack rolls and skill checks.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not
so
the worst thing.
You'll get a chance at the start of your next turn to try and overcome that fear. Let's call it. It's not actually. You're not actually afraid. in that.
It's not a fear effect.
It's not a fear effect in that mechanical sense. It is from the vague and growing sense of dread that you felt upon coming in the area, and now that you're taking an attention
about things.
Wait, is this the will save we did up at the shaft?
Did you
Is
do
it the
will
same
save with us?
effect? Yes.
I don't think you did, because then Colin still had to roll it.
Yeah, because he didn't come in yet. It was Heerz and Rick came into the room first and felt the dread. And I think I failed it back then. I'd have to go back in the notes. Doesn't matter. Whatever. -1. So now it's my turn. This is because it was on my move action.
Yep.
And since I got attacked on that way, right as this thing starts swinging at him, Rick swaps to his axe because now he's in the reach of this thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Am I still
you
within
have
reach?
to go in. You still don't have reach against him, though, right?
Right.
Me, man. But if I shoot at him now, then he's gonna get
Yeah,
another.
he
No,
can-
he doesn't
he-
get another attack.
he doesn't,
no.
because he used it.
used it.
So
Only
I'm gonna
one
keep
per-
I'm keeping my artillery laser out. I'm gonna pull out my tiny little poltergeist die from Kraken because it rolled well for me the other day. It's probably gonna roll terrible because I'm recording and that's how that works. And I'm gonna shoot at this thing with all my might.
Give it all your might.
Artillery laser is a +8 to hit. It looks like a 9 + 8 for 17.
EAC or KFC?
EAC.
That's
Because it's an artillery laser.
a hit.
Yes! Yes! All right. So at least something's going well. Then that's going to be a D12. Nope, sorry. That's artillery laser. It's D10.
Dang.
D10. This is a 10? Yes, D10 +4. 4. That's a 9 on the dice. And that's a 13 total.
Dang. Okay. 14 total as you fire off this blast that hits the creature. Impressive. Blowing into their weird, sinuous, thick, pulpy, fleshy shoulder. And I think a little bit of goo maybe gets on your gun from this gross troll body.
Gross.
14 points of damage. Give me 1 second.
1001.
One of the leprous sores is just like.
Ew.
Ugh. Disgusting.
Ugh.
Got it. So it is its turn. Unless you want to do anything else with your turn, Rick 19.
That's my whole turn.
Solid turn, though.
I don't have any swift action skills, I don't think.
Okay. But 14 points of damage is a good start. Right after that happens, it's the troll's turn. You see that some of the troll's flesh knits back together.
Screw you, self-healing enemies.
I'm just trying to roll or play by the rules.
Please.
You said this thing had some kind of quantum something or other. So was I supposed to roll a concealment roll or something?
Nope. You're good to go.
Okay.
You're
Okay,
good to go.
just checking.
Good to go. Well, you brought that up, Kev.
Wow.
I should have said
You
nothing.
should have said nothing, dude.
But I'm
Wow.
an honest person.
What are you saying? What were you trying to do?
Let's make this
talked
more
about-
difficult, Kev.
They talked about like the quantum. The blood that we found was like quantum something or other.
Yeah.
Meaning that like the blood was shifting. It's how he moved a step during
Right.
his.
He's somehow able to travel beyond our dimension through some other plane.
Yeah, and I thought we
And
fought something
exercise
similar.
itself.
We talked about it where it was like if we go to take a shot at this thing, it has like it's
There's a
almost
mischance.
equivalent to
Wait.
yeah.
It's like what Heerz experienced. It's that same phenomenon, right,
Glitch.
John?
Sorry.
Because that's why it's that same phenomenon that Heerz experienced, where you can move through like different dimensions, kind of.
Kind of.
Because he just had that like
yeah.
experience at the top of the ladder.
A little bit.
A little bit. Okay.
There were also like those
Yeah.
the crystal dogs that could just like phase through doors and shit.
Yeah.
Damn it,
deep, man.
dogs.
So,
All right.
with that arm, the troll looks at that arm and grimaces. You see part of the shoulder knit itself back together. Another few sores pop out right where you had hit it with that laser. And then it just, thanks, Yule, just stretches its shoulder in a circle, and then swings, takes a step forward, which might. I don't think it incurs an AOO from Colin because I think you're still 5 feet away. Correct?
I think I'm adjacent to it right now.
Right.
I don't know about that.
He's moving away from the threatened
right
square.
here.
Oh yeah,
You are 5 feet away, I think.
you're the DM.
What's the question?
It's your ruling. If you tell me I'm
What's the
over
question?
5 feet, then I'm over 5 feet.
I think you're over 5 feet
I thought he moved up to it.
I mean, I moved up adjacent to it.
when it was here, right?
Are you saying you get an attack of opportunity? You do. You should get an attack of opportunity. if
Because
it
it
moves.
was already here, right? So then,
Right.
No, it did that during the attack of opportunity, you said.
Yeah.
So as it moved for the attack of opportunity, it invoked an attack of opportunity from Colin.
he
Is that
doesn't.
how that works?
No, not with the teleport.
Right.
So,
But he teleported from one adjacent square to another adjacent square. No.
yeah, but with the teleport, you don't. Unless, let me clarify this. Unless you have blind sight or true seeing or can see invisible.
I have
Do you have blind
none
sight?
of those things.
Okay.
Great.
Actually, I think he's going to stay right where he is and take a swing because he has a 10-foot reach. So he's going to lean forward and strike again at Rick 19. Let's see if they hit with a claw. That is a 21. Nope, 22.
To hit?
To
It's
hit
gotta hit, right?
against KAC on
Yeah.
Rick 19.
Okay. Why is that
just
even
like-
funny?
I thought that you said that you have pretty high AC, Kev.
It's not funny
Yeah,
to
the
me.
highest possible AC I can have is 20.
I thought that you had a 21. You said that you had a 21 last time.
I had like a bonus of something, and if I don't anymore.
Okay.
It's not funny. I was just seeing
So, yeah,
Kevin's reaction was funny.
So yeah,
Yeah.
it hits. Go ahead for another 28 points of damage.
Another claw attack. That is another 15 points of damage to you. As the claws,
Are you
once
good?
again, from another arm, rend into you. Not
You gotta be
playing.
Deep into hit points.
I actually have two stamina points left.
Oh, no.
Before I start digging into my hit points that are already low because John took out all my damage or hit me with 15 points of damage 3 episodes ago when he shouldn't have. Setting up for failure. That's all. Just saying.
Sounds like a lot of complaints, Kev. You should probably talk to somebody
know.
about that.
You should probably rant about this.
And
which you
he's
just
out of my
did.
reach, so I can't even get an attack of opportunity on this thing.
He is pretty beastly. I take back my earlier comment about how I thought this is going to be fun. I don't think it's going to be fun.
Hey,
It's going to be terrible.
we got a lot of characters to go through now. So don't you worry your pretty little head here, okay?
Oh my god.
Start working on your next character.
No, I meant for you. Okay, whatever. I believe next it is. First it was Colin, then it was Rick, then the troll. Next, ooh, I am excited for this.
Frog.
Yeah, it's Frog's turn.
Oh, Rob, do it.
It is Frog's turn. Frog, I know exactly what Frog is going to do.
John's playing Rog. Rog's gonna be like, I can't fight this thing. I gotta leave.
got to go. Get my pedicure done. Boy, that's what Mrs. calling me. I've got to run.
Like my nails look ugly right now. I can't fight like this.
Next to Dr. OK. Next to Dr. OK. There's just a huge turd that just falls to the ground as Frog sees the turd. No. So,
It's going to be okay, Ron.
Frog, it's cool. It's cool, Frog. It's cool. Okay, let me do a little roll here in the background to make sure that I'm good for what I want to do. Let's see, where's it at?
He's
There.
like, I'm going to make sure I randomly attack somebody
Crushed it.
as Frog.
There it is. Okay. I think Frog is going to reach down and see, because as Frog stepped onto these grates, the grates like kind of crushed a little bit under Frog's weight. And in fact, each time the troll steps, you can tell that these grates are, they can hold the weight, but they're straining. Frog reaches down I think this will do. Reaches down, grabs one of the grates with its claws, and you hear the sound of ripping metal as Frog picks up a grate and rips it off the floor. And I'm going to put...
Oh my god, the grate's actually on the map. I love it. And the
It's
floor's gone.
now there's part of the floor's gone.
And you can,
Amazing.
yeah. And he grabs the grate, and he just, I think he will probably. I think Frog might take. Is there any concealment between the ladder and where the troll is?
You're asking us?
I don't.
I feel like it's it's just a ladder.
I think it's just a ladder. I think it's fine. Okay, cool. So
Most ladders are pretty.
I'm trying to play by the rules, Kev. I'm trying to be like you when I grow up. Okay, so he's just gonna lean over and just use his debris, which is the one that he used against you, Rick 19, when you first stepped in.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I know, the hurled debris, and is just going to throw this. That was a move action to grab that, rip it up, and is going to throw it at the troll.
Be careful, Frog. You're probably within its reach.
Oh man, Frog rolled a 27 to hit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes. I think he hit.
Yeah, Frog
Way to
is
go,
Frog is killing it. Okay, minimum damage, unfortunately. I rolled a 1, but that is still 6 points of damage as you see this grate go, Colin, I'm sure right in front of you, this massive grate that's like 5 by 5 just flies in front of you, smacking the troll in the back of its right head. In the back of the right head, and turns and looks at Frog with this green radiation fire in its eyes as it takes 6 points of damage. And as I put the hit points into my Donjon, shout out to Donjon Initiative Tracker, I will say that Frog just looks at the troll as the troll looks at him. And Frog says, "Come and get it, you motherfucker."
What?
Boy,
Come and get it, you mother.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Yes.
Oh.
come and get it, you melon farmer.
You melon farmer. I'll
What?
I'll put that
We
in.
just
It'll be
can't
like,
understand,
"Come and
Frog."
get it, you melon farmer." I'll put that into the episode. Here's, it's your turn. What are you going to do? A lot of calamity and stuff going down in front of you.
So if we shutting down the system is not going to help us defeat this guy, right?
We
That
don't know
was the
that.
consensus. It might, but
You asking
why
me?
do we think that?
It's one
Like,
fewer catastrophe we have to deal with.
There was something that indicated that.
What was
Like,
it? 'Cause
John
I
made
don't
a
see
weird
notes
comment
about
about it being linked or like having some kind of influence from the reactor.
Sorry, what was the influence from there?
None of your business, John.
Well,
God.
wait,
I'm trying
whose
to help you
comment,
out,
though?
dude.
John's comment?
No,
Well,
I just
we haven't even done like a life science check, I
Yeah.
don't think, on this troll.
John, I'm going to do a life science check on the troll.
Okay.
That'll
Sounds
be my
good.
first thing that I do. That's going to be a... Oh, my God.
I'll assist. I'll be like, I don't know what this troll is, but
Okay, so I rolled
here's,
a 1.
I think.
Plus 11 is 12. So sorry, I think I critically failed my life science check. I don't know if that has any negative effects.
Yeah.
It's a 12 in total, though, after
I-
the critical fail.
Yeah, I don't think that you did not get it. Unfortunately.
Aw.
Yeah.
You recall like the next chapter
It's up to you,
over
Doctor.
from your life science
Yeah.
studies.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
okay.
It's not my turn yet, right?
No.
No, unfortunately.
I think we said that you could do that as a free action, right? I always forget this. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
that was
So,
free action.
what were you saying? Can I help you at all to clarify what and remind you of what happened before?
No, I'm probably making it up in my head.
Good.
My question
Headcanon's
is,
great. Yeah.
Does this reactor provide any buff to this troll?
That is a great question. I think you would need to do a life science check to find out specifically about the reactor or what might at all. I think you would have to succeed at that. It's the only way to know.
Okay, well, I failed at that. So,
Yeah, I'm very sorry.
Here's his... yeah,
Sorry,
condolences.
I don't think there's no other way around that to find out.
I
You
got
got
you.
it. Yeah.
No, that's fine. That's fine. All right, so now Heerz has to make a choice, and his choice is he's going to go invisible, which is another...
Amazing.
Yeah, that's his spell. So he's going to do that, and so he's invisible now.
That is freaking cool.
He goes... And you just see him disappear with no explanation.
Let's see. Where's a good invisible? I found it. The ninja. I put the ninja icon on you just so that you
Excellent.
are invisible.
Fantastic. Heerz will then not invoke attacks of opportunity, I believe, for that reason, unless this thing can see invisible, which hopefully it can't. And he's going to go down next to Rick.
Okay.
Sneaky.
Okay.
God help us, don't have see invisibility.
Do you have to roll any kind of move from
Nope.
moving while concealed?
Nope.
Okay. Sounds good. I think you're fine based on the. Let me look up invisibility maybe, but I think you're good to go because I don't think you incur an AOO, right?
No, you don't.
Okay.
I believe so.
Okay.
It's a pretty good spell.
Yeah, it's a
Not
pretty good
gonna
spell.
lie.
I'm not going to look it up because I want to keep it going, and I trust you. So that's good. It is. Trust. Dr. Ok's turn, and Bernice. What are you going to do? What's your move?
Well, I'll first, as Dr. OK is coming down the ladder, I imagine he's intently, while he's fearful, he was probably studying this troll and trying to get as much of a good look as possible before proceeding further. So he's going to roll. And if I look at the dice cam, I got a 17 on the die plus 13
On life science?
on life science for 30.
Wait, one thing, and I got to roll for Frog. Roll a will save to see if you get over the dread that is in the room.
Okay, hold on. Let me just look at it. Is that a wisdom save? What is that?
Yes. Yeah, Frog did not pass, but I don't think you guys noticed because Frog's a baller. So he did take a -1, but he still hit because he rolled an insane number. So for this round, I'm going to put that Frog has the effect.
Does a 14 do it?
A 14 does do it. You do feel the dread as you coming down, and then as soon as the troll teleports, you are like, for a second, you're almost overcome with the psychic alarm and the troll. You're almost overcome with like trepidation, but then you push through it. So I will not give you the trepidation mark, which I have decided is a wavy thing that Hrog has and Rick 19 also has. You rolled a 30 on your life science check.
Identified creature, yeah.
Yeah. So this is a quantum troll, and I think you will get you'll get one extra thing. So you'll get something to know, and then anything else, one extra thing that you want to know, or I can pick randomly. Your call.
I think you should roll randomly.
You think I should roll randomly to tell you? Do you want to know what Heerz was asking about, or does that not make roll sense?
Is that something that's relevant?
Yeah. So I'll tell you that. So you do know that based on this troll, it seems like this troll is the subject or the result of a bunch of experiments trying to make really highly mobile, resilient guardians, right? It seems like they have been placing this troll and its limbs in various states of quantum superposition, hoping that trolls would like grow from other severed limbs. It's a really weird and confusing experiment that they are just actually trying. And these trials clearly only partially succeeded as this thing does not seem fully formed. You do know that based on the radiation and the fact that this troll seems to love radiation, Hrog mentioned that as soon as the troll got kind of wind of radiation, that's why Hrog is partially alive, because it left. The troll does have fast healing when exposed to radiation, whether from some sort of,
That's it.
in any way, right? While exposed or for one round after a brief exposure, such as attack, if you were to attack with that. Now, I will tell you, there is no radiation that you can detect right now. Maybe you do a quick check on your on your device, Dr. OK. There's no radiation that's like in this area right now. That there's a bit more, but it's not even at like a low level where you would have to worry about it in terms of your armor.
So what we're saying is that the troll at this moment can't use that ability.
Correct. But it did still heal itself a bit.
Okay.
I can tell you about that if you want to use your other thing on that, or I can roll.
Sure. Tell me about that.
Okay. It has something that, if you remember the troll polyps, remember that weird old man with a melting face looking goo creature that you fought a while back, right? That also had this effect called versatile regeneration, right? And the troll always has this versatile regeneration, except under two conditions. One is that if it takes in the same turn, if it takes more than one energy damage type, or in the same round, if it takes 3 or more energy types in a given round. So if somebody shoots off 2 different weapons, meaning if somebody was like, let me ready in action.
Type.
Sorry?
Yes.
Yep. Or in just the whole round, if you do 3 or more different energy types, then for that round, you will get rid of the regeneration.
That's exactly what we encountered with the other troll, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the troll polyp part.
That's like a troll thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Understood.
So that is
Hey
what
guys,
you know.
did you all catch that I just sort of magically transmitted over the comms?
I can't picture Dr. K talking through it, being like,
Yeah, these troll polyps. Remember from before? And
yeah, love it.
Yep. Here's telepathically responds. Got it. I remember.
Yeah, Bernice, make sure you use that transmutation matrix pistol because it's got 2 types of energy damage.
Oh, there we go.
That's great.
That's smart.
He doesn't like recover all the damage that we would have from an
5
attack
hit points.
necessarily. 5 hit points. Okay,
5 hit
cool.
points with the fast healing, and 5 hit points with the versatile regeneration.
But in this case, it would just be 5 because he doesn't have fast healing right now.
Yeah, at this
Because he
moment,
doesn't have
correct.
enough radiation.
Yes.
Yeah, got it. Cool.
Yes.
Wait, he can heal 5 points?
Yeah, so 5 points with the fast healing if there's radiation present or is attacked, like exposed to it, or 5 points just from the versatile regeneration unless you have those energy types.
Cow.
Yeah, that's
That's
every
a lot,
turn.
man. That's like
But only once per
most
turn.
of my attacks.
At the start of his turn.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That's really
So
crazy.
it's like debuffs 1 attack.
I don't even know how to spell versatile.
Versatile.
Oh, it auto corrects it.
Cool. So what do you want to do?
So we don't think turning off these computers is going to help us with the troll?
Do you want to try and do a perception check on the computers on what's going on?
Sure.
Okay. Give me a perception check, because I feel like now that you figured that out, maybe you're like, let me just look, let me just see.
18,
Yeah,
I think.
you can tell, Dr. OK, that you look over, and it's about to be the end of round 1, and when you look over, you see on the workstation that there seems to be a light that is about to flash. This red light. And you think to yourself, there's something going on with the reactor. I think that might be some sort of alarm that there could be a radiation spike about to happen. And the computer has an alarm to indicate when that's about to happen. And you see next to that alarm, you see a red button. And you think, if I could press that button, maybe I could prevent that radiation spike.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Love it.
So Dr. OK is going to be like, hey, I got an idea. There's going to be a radiation spike, guys. Okay. And then he just runs over. Bernice, cover us.
This is all happening roughly at the same time. So I can imagine that as the grate is flying through the air from Frog, and as Colin is casting reflecting armor, just in your comms, Dr. K is like, hey, it's great.
Guys, hits the button.
Give me a dexterity check. Just a D20 plus your thing. It's pretty easy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and add 2.
Rolled
Add 2 to it.
4 plus dex.
Oh no! Wait, you rolled a 4 on the die? Oh, on dice cam. Hey,
5.
dice cam.
Yeah, I got a 5 total. Plus, you said 2, right?
Plus 2.
Yeah, so 7 on my dex check.
Oh, it's DC 10. Oh my god! I can imagine that you're going over and you trip.
Slip on a grate that's just a little bit wobbly.
Yes.
Maybe it was crushed by the troll previously when he was dismantling these gray bodies
Yes.
at my feet.
Yes.
And I just sort of slip and I accidentally hit the palm rest next to the
Yes.
button.
Yeah. You put a tentacle out to stop yourself. I love it. I love it. Close though. Okay, so it will still go off because you didn't stop it, but you'll get a +2 next time because you know what's going on. And I will say that as you kind of step forward And as you're like tripping forward and you stop yourself from falling, you do see that underneath the whole workstation, you do see that there are these pry bars, right? That there are 3 of them. And you think to yourself, these could help me get up these grates, because these grates require a strength check to get up. And if I could use that, then these pry bars would give me a bonus to pull up the grate. And then if more than one of you had these pry bars, you could also grant more bonuses to get these grates up in case you wanted to do that. I'm just going to tell you that.
In case we wanted to look to open something later.
So I will say that when Hrog pulled up the grate, you saw that there's a crawl space. So if you wanted to, you could get down underneath these grates. And you could crawl in this interim space beneath the grates and all the pipes that are below.
So might be advantageous.
Exactly.
Strategically, gents, we could maybe some of us get underneath the floor, but it might also be perilous. I don't know.
But maybe the troll wouldn't hit you. Maybe it would. I don't know. You know, you might be out of sight. You would certainly get some sort of bonus to,
concealment.
Yeah. So, what else do you want to do on your turn, Dr. Gray? I think that was...
So I would just tell Bernice to like cover Rick and everyone.
Cover us,
Okay.
Bernice, while I investigate this computer console that I can't seem to hit the button on.
You just missed. Okay.
Yeah, so I think Bernice would see Rick get, swiped at and react with the Hrog throwing a grate and then just be like firing wildly with the vapor. Sorry, not the vapor cavitation, but it's the.
The vapor cavitation, right?
No.
Oh, because
That's a transmutation pistol.
The transmutation matrix.
Oh, it is vapor cavitation pistol.
Yeah, you've got the
Okay.
knife and the thing, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Love it. So slit opens up, vapor cavitation pistol comes out,
Right.
and you fire on.
Gotta get Bernice.
You might need to move. No, I don't think you'll need to move. You're right next to Hrog, who is large, but I think if you were at the front of your square, you'd be fine. What do you roll?
A 3.
Oh,
For a 2.
the shot goes wildly, hits the wall, leaving a little mark in the wall. Rough.
Yeah, it's rough.
Good round. Okay, top of round 2. Tough fight so far. It's at round 2 that Dr. OK, you miss the palm rest, and maybe your eyes widen a little bit as all of you do hear like a and there is a like sense that that the whole room is starting to fill with radiation, and you see maybe on your device, Dr. OK, that and the radiation, the green rods begin to glow furiously as the room floods with a medium level of radiation. Yeah, this is intense. I'm just going to say this right now. Everyone here, even with your armor, you need to make a DC 17 fortitude save. And those of you who have armor, which is Dr. OK, Heerz, Rick 19, Colin, don't think Hrog, you get a +4. DC 17 fortitude save.
I'll be honest, I've read the radiation stuff like 4 times and I was still a little confused on it. So
Yeah. It basically works like this. If you get radiation, because I made a huge chart in my notes for it. If you get radiation, right? If you fail this, you are then on the radiation poison track. And at each state of the poison track, you have to essentially avoid getting radiation sickness. So if you were to stay in radiation for a while, you could die, right? Like that's the poison track. But if at any point on that track, if you leave radiation, you'll be fine. You won't be on that radiation track. But if you contract radiation sickness, then that's a disease, a physical disease that is its own track. So radiation is no joke as far as how that all works. You raising your hand, Kelly? You just stretched.
No, here's past the check.
Okay,
Just
here's
stretching
past the
out of
check.
happiness.
What about Dr. OK?
I'm rolling right now.
Rolling it right now. Ooh.
I got a 4 on the die, but I have a +3 and a 2 from my mechanic level.
Okay.
That's the +4 that he mentioned if you have armor.
And then another +4.
+5 is, so that's 9 and 14. No.
14?
Yeah. I think so.
Do you make it?
I think I failed.
I think you failed.
Oh,
Let's come back to that. Colin, what'd you get?
7.
Oh no, we got to get this radiation down.
That was
ASAP.
that was a 2 on the rock.
Rick 19. Frog passed. You got a 20.
So it's my roll plus, you said a +4 for armor,
+4 for your armor, plus your fortitude.
plus my fortitude save. So that's 9 plus 14 for a pass.
9 plus 14?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you're good. Colin, Dr. OK. Okay, I'll say this. Dr. OK, you think that this radiation might not overload. Like, it's been increasing in frequency. So it will probably go away after a round for now. But it might come back, but you have a chance to stop it. But let's get to the radiation poison. So you are Dr. OK and Colin. Maybe Colin, you're really close. And Dr. OK, even though you are far away, you're just focusing. Maybe you just like as you trip, there's just something about it that the
vulnerable for a moment, and I don't realize what's going on. And
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. The victim takes you are weakened. The victim takes a -2 penalty to fortitude saves, constitution checks, and constitution-based DCs.
It's not common. It's like
-4.
It's a poison, and I'm on the Constitution poison track.
Probably under conditions. I
No,
think he's
it's under
talking about
poison.
putting on Hero Lab.
Oh, sorry. Every time the victim attempts a fortitude save against the poison, whether he succeeds or not, he loses hit points as per on an initial exposure.
I think it's treated just like poison.
Afflictions. Right? I don't see it in.
Yeah, it's treated as a poison. It just has a Constitution poison track.
Right, but
So it's Constitution poison. Is that?
Yeah, is that going to be the same?
I think so. You should be weakened, I think, is the first step.
Okay, well, I'll just add Constitution poison, a generic Constitution poison.
There's Constitution poison under afflictions.
Yeah.
And then when you click it, I think you can do, I don't know if it's quantity or
Value.
Yeah, let's do 1.
I'm not clicking it because I don't have it. So
Yeah, okay. So I take a -2 penalty to fort saves, constitution checks, and constitution-based DCs every time I attempt a fort save against a poison, whether it succeed or fails. And then I can become impaired and then debilitated, then unconscious, then dead, right, John?
Yes, indeed. Right now you're weakened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now I'm weakened. Oh, goodness. I don't feel so hot, Bernice. Can you see to this computer thing?
Heerz overhears that, and now he realizes
What's going on?
something's going wrong. Yeah.
I think Colin and Dr. OK, you both take 7 hit points.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because I think it's
hit points, or
yeah, it's the difference between
so
the
it
DC and 10.
stamina.
Yeah, so a median radiation level is DC 17. So I think that's 7.
So it doesn't hit stamina, is what you're saying.
Correct, which is weird. It just goes right for your hit points.
Well, that's kind of how radiation works. So.
Yeah, it makes sense. And I do see here the whole radiation sickness at DC 18 fortitude saving throw. I think you take that right now. The question is, do you take them? I think you do take a -2 to that fortitude save to not contract radiation sickness.
Oh.
So you are, yeah. So I think you now have to make another, Colin and Dr. K have to make another saving throw, fortitude saving throw, DC 18, and you take a -2.
So wait, you do that at the top of the round right after we take the radiation?
I think you.
Not. I rolled it, but I rolled it off, and it was a natural 20.
I mean,
All right.
what's in the box?
It like bounced into the box and was up here, where it's out of camera. But it was it was on 20, so I just moved it. But
I think that's fine.
Natural 20.
No.
Dice Cam, what do you think?
I think it looked clean. It was just off camera.
I think it's clean too. You don't have radiation sickness disease, Colin.
Yay.
Okay, here's a question. So it's on the die. Fortitude modifier +4 for armor.
Ooh, good question. Does the armor help against radiation sickness? I think it wouldn't, because now you already have the radiation coming in, and I'm wondering if it's the disease. That's my sense. Maybe a rules lawyer. I'm going to look at environmental effects, armor, protection.
What is the question at hand?
Does the +4 from the armor help you against not just the radiation poison, but also radiation sickness? I do see here, armor protects you against low levels of radiation and grants a +4 circumstance bonus to saving throws against higher levels of radiation. It also says no armor's bonuses apply to saves against radiation sickness, regardless of the level of radiation exposure that caused you to contract it.
Cool.
Makes sense.
Well, Colin's forked.
Oh, God.
That's a 14.
Oh, no.
4
14?
off. 4 off.
Okay.
I mean, I needed to roll a 19 to make it.
Yeah, it's like near impossible.
It's hard to do it.
Cool.
Crap.
Well, I don't think you need to roll for now. Frequency is once per day for radiation sickness. It's not contagious.
Jeez.
You are currently latent. You've contracted the disease. You have no ill effects yet, but so I think you're good. You might not even know that you have it. You might not even realize that.
Yeah. I feel like Colin would know. As a medical professional, he would know.
That's true. And you're right next. It kind of makes sense because you are right next to all the rods.
You are literally in a reactor.
Yeah. The door is still shut, but you are the closest to those rods. Dang, Colin has radiation
getting the
sickness.
most radiation just being a technician on a nuclear reactor. You're getting more radiation than anyone in the world.
Right, Kev?
Wait, what?
Boy.
No, that's not how it works. I got less radiation being the guy that sampled the reactor water than you did just being on the surface of the earth.
All right. Stop showing off.
So
Yeah. We know about science, Kev.
Yeah. We all believe in science, Kev.
So Colin.
but this reactor's broken, so
Colin swoons a bit. Oi, Serenity. Grant me strength.
Ooh, I like it. All right, I'm going to I'm trying to put symbols on you guys. So you're cool. Dr. OK, you were hit by you have the radiation poison track. So I'm going to put this on you. And Colin, you have both the sickness and the track. Rough stuff. All right. I think we should go a little longer. Let's see what happens in round 2. Yeah. You know what I'm going to do? I think we need some music because stuff needs to change. Things need to happen. So I'm going to put in some music. Hopefully will help inspire y'all to get this going.
I feel so pumped up all of a sudden. I feel like we can pull this off. Yeah.
Colin, it is your turn. Top of round 2, fighting off against a 2-headed quantum troll. What do you do?
Oh, you ugly bat. You're not the only one here that can heal. So Colin's going to do 2 things in quick succession. One, he's going to use his lifelink ability to transfer 4 HP of health point damage from Rick 19 to himself. So
you're gonna steal my health?
You're taking his hit points?
I'm taking his hit point damage. So you get 4, I take 4 off of you.
Vinnie,
Wow.
team player. Oh my God.
The light of Saren Ray shines on us all.
So do I add 4 now, or you're saying then after you cast it, it's everything after that gets added?
Technically, given ability, no time, no casting, no nothing. It's just a thing that happens. You immediately get 4 more hit points.
Okay, but it's not based off of how much damage I've taken. It's just you're just transferring.
Correct.
Health. Okay, cool. So I'm going to add 4 to my hit points.
Yes.
Not necessarily my stamina.
No, just your hit points. Specifically your hit points.
Sweet.
Then,
Dang.
And Rick has no idea this is happening. He's just like, feels a little bit better.
hold on to your pants, buddy. Colin is then going to spend a resolve point and use a full round action to use healing channel. What does that do? Let me tell you.
Glad you asked.
I get to roll 4 of these baddies. They're D8s.
Oh!
Nice. I hope this heals stamina because now my hit points are full. So
You ready? You're going to love this.
How many 8s?
2.
Is it
2
4?
8s.
2 8s.
A 7 and a
okay.
2.
Nice.
Dang.
Wow.
25.
What does that do?
So that grants you 25 to your hit points.
So that's for Rick alone.
That's for every friendly character within 30 feet.
What the
And
hell?
it's just to hit points, or is that also to stamina?
Which is, survey says, everyone.
So you spread it around?
Ordinarily, that's per. 25 per.
What
Okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And it would ordinarily only go to hit points. But because I have the doctor option, any healing that I would do to hit points goes to stamina.
Also goes to stamina. Oh my god, Colin, you're amazing. I
Wait,
love this.
so okay, well, Frog
This
is
is
now
awesome.
at full health.
So it's 25 points to everybody.
We have our healer.
Starting
our party
with
has
hit
an official
points.
healer.
Nice.
Starting with hit
Wow.
points. Any overflow
Yeah,
goes
yeah.
into stamina.
Oh my god.
Dude,
Oh
Vinnie,
my
the
God,
blue
I'm almost-
mage, man. Look at this shit.
You're amazing.
Saren
Rick is
raised
just-
light,
he
bro.
he was like
It's
shaking in the
bright.
corner, and now he just stands up a little taller.
I'm feeling much better.
What do you say,
now.
Colin? What do you do?
I said it. You're not the only one that can heal you ugly bastard.
And then just this bright light. Is it like a beam that like shoots out to
It's
each of
like-
the characters?
Okay, here's how I imagine it. It's a light. It's blindingly bright to the troll, but to the rest of the group, it feels like a warm hug.
One of the heads sees the light, the other one's looking at Rick, and the one that sees the light's like,
Amazing.
love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Colin.
I mean, it's a resolve point. It
Colin?
better be pretty good.
Yeah, true. That's
Yeah,
true.
that's
But
true.
That's amazing.
How many resolve points do you have? Rick?
5.
More than enough?
Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
I mean, I don't know. What is a resolve point?
Yeah, what is anything? I don't
This
know.
troll just attacks you for
All right.
resolve points now.
Hold on. I've got my TI-84 out, so I'm going to go ahead and cap some things here. Let's figure out. I graph your resolve points. Amazing. Wow. So that's your full action.
Yeah.
Dang. Pretty freaking cool.
That was
Love
great.
it. Rick 19, bolstered by Saren Ray's light and goodness and warmth. It is your turn.
What? So what is the reach for this character?
10 feet.
So that's 2 squares away from itself.
Yeah, 10 feet.
and it,
You would.
It doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
It has an attack of opportunity now.
It is the start of it's the next round, so it does have an AOO. Yes.
So Rick is gonna set down his artillery laser. He's gonna take a guarded step forward.
Okay. Little juke, trying to break some ankles, I think.
I think it's more like a confidence. Like he just walks up to this thing, and then on his way pulls out his battle axe and swings upward.
Dude, you're like Peter Parker.
Almost like he's like a golf swing.
You're like Peter Parker
Nice.
from Spider-Man 3. Just confidently down the street.
I hope I hit.
Against KAC.
KAC 6. No, hold on. It's a 6 plus 5 for an 11 against KAC.
Nope. Misses wildly. Misses wildly. Doesn't even get near it. When you step, it seems like you went for the foot, but it just misses. Rough. You want to do anything else with your turn?
No, that's my whole turn.
Okay. All right. Guess whose turn it is? It's the troll's turn.
Well, I figured.
The troll, one head, looks at you, swinging, misses, and smiles. His weird tusk raise up. You can hear it laughing at you as you miss. And the other head looks at Frog. That was the head that saw Frog. Turns and looks. And then you just see the troll seem to like pivot. And it is going to teleport right next to Frog.
And there's no attack of opportunity on that?
Not unless you have a... Where is it? Not unless you have
Blind sight.
blind sight, true seeing, or you can see invisible.
What about blind
I don't
sense?
believe I have any of those.
Blind sense doesn't cut it because it says blind sense exactly. I did check to make sure. Yeah, I went to your character. I was like, does blind sense? No, it doesn't work.
I have dark vision.
I have dark vision.
Is it dark in here?
It's not dark in here.
Oh,
You did pass that
teleporting doesn't qualify as dark vision.
check. Here's the thing.
Capable.
Here's the thing.
Here's
Here's
the thing.
the thing. Frog didn't see where he teleports to. The troll's right behind him. Frog didn't
Frog
see where he teleported to.
No!
Look out behind you.
Behind you, Rug!
And that's our game.
Oh.
Frog!
Frog had better
not
live through this.
Frog.
I'm gonna be pissed. if
You're
he
gonna
dies.
kill off Frog because you don't want to neuter
Frog
your
anymore.
own.
Dude, I want Frog to just a blue. Frog. No.
Yeah.
Just want
He
one
better
good,
be beefy.
like,
You know what? What if this is like you either die the hero or live long enough to see
Also,
yourself
Frog
become the
gets-
villain?
That's true.
No, I don't want to think about that.
He could have died an enemy of us. Instead, he's going to die for us. It's great.
I want Frog to live for us.
I also
But
want
yes.
Frog to live.
Oh, yeah, I like where Hog's going.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if he does live, he might still go crazy and kill us. Anyways,
He's a riveter.
good game, everybody.
Great
game.
Great time.
Great game.
Yeah.
See you next week.